Okay, so for the next speaking activity, we are going to have few pictures. The students are going to talk about their assigned profession, and then they are going to identify the characteristic needed for each profession. They also need to mention their likes and dislikes toward the profession and justify their reasons.
I see.
All right. So before we begin, I'm going to show an example. So this is the first picture. We have a picture of a dentist.
Okay.
Okay, so what characteristic do you need to have for this profession? What do you think, Irfan?
I think a dentist need to be selfless as well, same like doctor.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see. So here I have a language box in order to help our students to construct better sentences for their speaking. So they can use this language box consisting of personality adjective in order to help them to describe their profession. So first, we have perform well under pressure, deal with emergencies, be passionate, work well in a team, be organized, be encouraging, have good communication skills, like helping other people, be hardworking, and be a role model. So from this language box, what do you think is related to the profession of a dentist?
Okay, so to answer your question, teacher, I believe the first thing or the most important things that dentists need to be is he must be able to deal with emergencies.
Okay, so a dentist need to deal with emergencies. Do you have anything else?
And like helping other people.
All right.
Also, a dentist need to have good communication skills because he needs to cater to the needs of the patient.
Yes, everybody is scared to see the dentist.
Yep.
You know?
And of course, be encouraging. Yeah. Because
So
I think some of the patient might be fear to the operation that needed, right? So he must be able to encourage the patient to be ready for the treatment.
Yes, I also think that a dentist need to encourage their patients to take good care of their dental health.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so just now we have our language box consisting of personality adjective. Now we have a speaking frame. So we can use the speaking frame in order to construct sentence for our speaking. So this sentence will help our students to make their sentences better and speak better.
I see.
Okay, so for the first speaking frame, they may use to become a dentist or people who want to become a dentist. In my opinion, you need to be able to, or I believe, or I think, I suppose you must have the ability to. So for these two, the students can use this in order to express their opinion or views. Next, you definitely need to because I disagree or I don't think so because. So the last phrase can be used in order to disagree with another people's point of view.
Yeah, this is the words that we use to justify our sentence.
Yes, true. All right. So let's see the example.
Okay.
So here is the first sentence. To become a dentist, a person must be able to deal with emergencies. All right, so the phrases highlighted in green is the speaking frame, while the phrases highlighted in red is the personality adjective. So here in the first sentence, I already put the speaking frame together with personality adjective. Okay, let's see the second sentence. I believe you must have the ability to work well in a team and be organized if you wish to become a successful dentist. So the speaking frame used is, I believe you must have the ability to. So you are actually mentioning your opinion. So you're trying to express your opinion by saying you believe. Okay? And then the personality adjective used are marked in red. So work well in a team and be organized.
Be organized. Okay.
So in order to become a dentist, they need to work well in a team and be organized. All right. Okay. So here I have different pictures of profession. So now we are going to pass the floor to our students and let's hear them out. All right.
Let's go.
Okay, for the first picture, it is a profession of a teacher. So can we ask Shamimi? Hello, Shamimi.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Okay, Shamimi. So what characteristic do you need to have to become a teacher?
The characteristics needed to become a teacher are to be passionate with the job and have a good communication skills. A teacher must be hardworking too.
Okay. So a teacher need to have a good communication skill, hardworking and passionate with their job. Well, I have to agree with you as I am a teacher myself.
Yes.
True.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Shamimi, so do you like the profession as a teacher?
Do you like it or not?
I like it.
You like it, okay?
Can you please tell me the reason why?
Yeah, justify your answer.
I like the profession as a teacher because the teacher does not only educate the student, they are also learning from their students and people around them. We learn life lessons from each other without age limitation.
Okay. Well, that is true. As a teacher myself, I think I'm not the only person who's teaching because and my students are not the only one learning because I am learning from them as well.
And sometimes we can get input from our students, right, teacher?
Yes, true.
Okay, how about the reward for Shamimi, teacher?
I think she did well. What do you think?
I think she deserves 5 stars.
Yes, 5 stars for Shamimi.
All right,
Thank
congratulations,
you.
Shamimi, 5 stars for you. Okay, so can we move on to the next picture, teacher?
Yes. All right. So for the second picture, we have a profession of a paramedic. All right. For this one, can I ask Alia? Alia, so what do you think are the characteristics needed to become a paramedic?
I think the characteristic needed to become a paramedic is efficiency and able to deal with emergencies.
Okay.
I think a paramedic must be able to work under pressure too. The reason all these characteristics is important as a paramedic is to ensure that injured people can be treated safely.
Yes.
So paramedic is needed to treat injured people. All right. Alia, so according to your sentences just now, can you please identify which personality adjective that you use?
Efficiency and able to deal deal with emergency and efficiency.
Okay, so a paramedic needs to be someone who can deal with emergencies and they need to be someone who is efficient.
Yes.
Well, all right. So do you like the profession as a paramedic, Alia?
Yes, I like it because the job as a paramedic, it's a noble job and can save someone's life.
Definitely, because the paramedic is actually the first responder to the scene, and then they will try to save someone's life.
Yep.
So it's definitely a noble job. All right, thank you, Alia. Good
you,
idea. 5 stars for you.
5 stars for Alia as well. Congratulations. Okay, so do we have more pictures after this?
Yes, let's move on to the next slide.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so for the next picture, we have an athlete. Interesting. So why don't we ask Ahna? Ahna, so what characteristic do you need to have to become an athlete?
You need to have to become an athlete.
The characteristics needed to become an athlete is to be passionate and work well in a team too. I believe an athlete must be able to organize a table and not dependent on others. The reason all these characteristics is important as an athlete is to be a role model for others.
Okay. So an athlete can be a role model to others, so they need to be passionate enough and work well in a team.
Yes.
Well, that is definitely true because sometimes athletes, they work in a team.
Yeah.
So they need
For
to
example,
be a team
a
player.
football team, right?
Yes.
So we cannot play alone. So we have to be in a good team shape and actually to communicate well with our teammates so that we can score more goals, right?
True, very true. All right, so can you please tell me, Anna, which personality adjective do you use for an athlete?
Yeah. Anna, are you there?
Passionate and work well in a team.
Okay, so Ana used the personality adjective of passionate and work well in a team. Very good.
Ana used
What
the
about the
personality
speaking
adjective
frame, Ahna? Can you please identify the speaking frame that you use?
To become an and I believe.
Okay, to become an athlete and I believe. So here we can clearly identify that you are trying to express your opinion. Okay, all right, very good, Ahna. But I have another question. Do you like the profession as an athlete?
Can you please answer? Thank you, Aina.
Alright, very good, Hannah. Do you like the profession as an athlete?
I like the profession as an athlete because they unite people from all over the world.
Yes.
For example, the football fans around the world gather in the stadium to watch football match. Athletes also can set an example to instill sportsmanship among society.
Aha, interesting idea. I think that's the reason most football fans prefer to watch the game
Yes.
from the stadium instead of watching it from the television.
Because you can feel the united. And I believe, teacher, when we go to the stadium to watch a football game, right? Even if we don't know the person that we sit next to, but we can actually talk to each other during the game because we have the spirit.
Yes,
Yes.
true. So that's how football or sports unite people.
Yes.
All right,
exactly.
well done, Anna. So 5 stars for you.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so I think we have the last picture here.
Yes, last but not least, a picture of a receptionist. So let's ask Susanna. Susanna, so what characteristic do you need to have to become a receptionist?
I think the characteristic needed to is a good communication skills and professionalism.
Okay.
Really, a receptionist.
Okay, so a receptionist needs to be someone who have a good communication skills and they need to be professional as well. Well, that is true. But can you please tell me, do you like the profession as a receptionist?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Okay, this is the first one.
Yes.
Why?
This is something new.
This is something new. Why do you like this profession, Susanna?
Because I am not a multitasking person and I won't be able to task at one time.
I see.
Can you please repeat, Susanna?
Because I am not a multitasking person and I won't be able to handle with tasks at one time.
Okay.
I have to agree with you. Okay, because she is not a multitasking person and she cannot handle too many works at one time.
Yep.
Do you have any more ideas, Susanna?
No.
All right,
No,
thank you. So I think that's a good idea. Okay, so let's give Susanna 5 stars.
5 stars, all right.
Well done.
Thank you. Congratulations, everyone. So, teacher, just to add on a little bit. So, can I answer that question as well?
Yes,
Because,
true.
For the record, I used to be a receptionist at a hotel before this. And I really like this job because I can actually communicate with people around the world. Yeah, so if sometimes English can be like a barrier because they don't speak English, but we have to give like some sort of body language to actually communicate with people. So that is why I think being a receptionist can actually help you to communicate better with other persons.
Well, when you get to know new people or different people from different country, it's good for your networking, right?
Yes, of course.
True.
And I still have friends from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, still in contact till now.
Interesting. Yes,
So,
okay.
yep, I think that is all from me. Okay, teacher. All right. So, can we proceed with other activities?
Okay. So I think we already done with this part. Then I have few questions that I would love to hear about it from our students. So
Yep.
let's hear from our students' opinion. So the first question is, why is it important for an athlete to be passionate in what he does?
Okay.
Aha. All right. Let's have a volunteer. Can someone please volunteer?
Okay, the 4 flowers out there. It's time for your call.
Anyone would like to volunteer?
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Alia
we have
Patricia.
Alia. Alia, why is it important for an athlete to be passionate in what he does?
I think an athlete need to be passionate in what he does to become a champion in the sport involved, as well as to promote the name of Malaysia in sport arena.
Okay, well
that's a
done.
good idea. I think being passionate is a strong word. So passion can actually drive someone to become better and achieve success in life. Well, with passion, everybody can do the impossibles and make it possible.
Yep. And also, I like when she said that being a good sportsman can actually promote Malaysia's name.
Yes, true.
And we can see a lot of examples such as Datuk Nicole David and Datuk Lee Chong Wei.
Yes.
So there are some examples that can actually promote our Malaysian names to the world out there.
Yes, true.
Okay, so how about the reward, teacher?
Okay, I will give you 5 stars for
5
interesting
stars.
idea.
Okay.
Okay, well done,
Congratulations.
Alia.
All right.
Okay, well, why don't we ask another person for the first question? So, can I ask Shamimi? Shamimi, why is it important for an athlete to be passionate in what he does?
Passion is an important ingredient for athletes. If he's not passionate enough in joining sports, it will make him or her feel less motivated to train and eventually loses interest to take part in sports.
Okay.
Well, passion is some sort of motivation for an athlete. Well, that is true. 5 stars for you.
Congratulations.
Well done, Shamimi. Thank you for your idea. Okay, why don't we move on to the next question?
Shall we?
Why would somebody who is anxious not make a good paramedic? So this is a reflection.
Yep.
All right, so why don't we ask Anna? Anna, what do you think about the second question?
Why would somebody who's anxious not make a good paramedic?
Anna, are you there?
Can you hear us, Hannah? Okay, teacher. I believe there is some sort of internet connection problem. So can we move on to the next people?
Okay, why don't we ask Susanna?
Okay, Susanna.
Susanna, are you there? All right, Susanna, what do you think about the second question? Why would somebody who is anxious not make a good paramedic?
Somebody who is anxious to make a good paramedic because their mental health may be affected when faced with a challenging case.
Oh, I see. So somebody who is anxious might not make a good paramedic because it might affect their mental health when they are facing with challenging or maybe emotional situation. Well, that is true. Sometimes it will be too much for someone to handle. So they might be incapable of doing their job, especially in the case of emergencies.
Yes.
Well, that's a good idea, Susanna. Thank you. 5 stars for you.
5 stars for Susanna as well. Congratulations, everyone. And I believe your pupils actually can answer your question brilliantly.
Yes.
Congratulations. All right, so since we have actually given them stars and rewards, so now it's time for us to take a break.
Yes,
I'll
sure.
see you after this in Unit TV KPM. Don't go anywhere.
Didik TV KPM